meditation, pranayama, yoga, self-inquiry, and all the other spiritual disciplines. But how do they actually work and what is their aim? First of all, what I think needs to be addressed is that all these methods have the same underlying principle: to focus only on one thing, your breath, your thoughts, or your movements, that eventually it feels like that you are becoming one with them. And as a result, you will become more still, and your constant movement of mind will eventually start to slow down. Consequently, we become more sensitive, and it is way easier to perceive and experience or discover certain things. And all those methods should assist us by discovering our true nature beyond body and mind. So all these disciplines and methods are trying to give you some direction, that you know how you can search for your source, and they are roughly pointing in the right direction, that they give you some guidance or basic steps. Maybe look here or over there, yeah, that kind of feeling, and you will come a little bit closer. It's something like this, like arrows, but only arrows which point into the direction. But those methods cannot show you the source itself, and therefore it's important that you find a method that suits you best, and this can change from person to person. The only difference between all those methods is the how to reach, or rather how to discover this place, through only sitting, by focusing on your emotions and thoughts, by using your body. But all these methods are pointing in the same direction. Some might be a little bit more helpful or effective, but it always depends on your current situation. What I would really like to stress is that you can become more skilled in practicing all those methods, such as extending the periods of holding your breath, reducing the movement of mind, or moving more harmoniously with your body. But you cannot become more skilled in terms of consciousness and realizations. I mean, there are different realizations with different depths, realizations of no self, of your actual self and its nature, but it just happens whether you want it or not. You do not really have a choice. It's not like this: if I do all my sadhanas, then I become more divine. It's just a practice. Not like if I meditate 10 times a day for 10 days, then I will attain this or that, be here or there. This is not how it works, at least on the spiritual path. Because you are already divine. The question is if you can see this, and then the question is how deep your understanding goes. Personally, I think that in spirituality there's not really something that can or needs to be improved, but all those sadhanas, your spiritual practices, might give you this feeling: if I meditate a little bit longer, if I can do this asana or that pose, then this is going to happen. It might give you this feeling, but no, all those things are just techniques, disciplines, certain signposts that show you, okay, you can go in this direction, that you can always practice and practice. And of course it helps, but it will only show you the way. It is not the way itself. Even when I talk about your spiritual journey or path, it might be misleading, especially in combination with these techniques, because there is no real way or path that needs to be walked. There is nothing that can be attained. It's already here. I mean, doesn't matter wherever you go, you always carry your source with you. It's always there. So all these methods, techniques and disciplines can be helpful, so take it seriously and do your practice, but try not to identify with it. Don't get caught in it. Or as Ramdas used to say, I do not want to be the best meditator, I want to be free. My name is Till, and this is Till Talk.